Hello everyone, this is Dr. Mrityunjoy from Kolani Medical College. I will discuss here iron homeostasis step by step. So this is the first part of this lecture, and at the very beginning I want to share some diagrams, and along with those diagrams we will proceed further. So unlike the carbohydrates or some lipids, we cannot synthesize mineral. So diet is the only source for minerals, and iron is among them. So we cannot synthesize iron in our body. Only from diet we can get iron. If a person is suffering from some malabsorption type of disease, in that case, iron in other routes, not in oral routes, iron in parenteral routes are preferred. We will not discuss that part here. So, all of we know that the digestion part mainly occurs in the stomach, and there is no absorption takes place from stomach for any kind of nutrients. Absorption takes place mainly from the intestine. Okay, so from the intestine the absorption takes place. Here also the iron absorption takes place from duodenum and small intestine. So with the help of schematic diagram we will learn how iron is absorbed from our intestine. Now in our diet iron can be found as ferrous form, that means Fe2 plus. It can be ferric form, Fe3 plus, and last but not least, iron within heme. These three forms are present mainly in different kind of diets. Now, the absorption process of ferrous and ferric till date it is well understood. But the process of heme absorption is a difficult process, and for that some special mechanisms are there, but scientists has not conclude some proper diagrammatic mechanism in the textbook. So we only learn how ferrous and ferric form are absorbed. So here in this diagram, the central one is the intestinal epithelial cell. This side is the luminal surface, that means GI lumen is there, and this side is the basolateral surface. Basal and lateral surface together called basolateral surface. From this surface, absorption in the blood circulation will take place. So in the first part, we will learn only how the dietary iron is absorbed. So we will now concentrate here on the GI tract. Here Fe2 plus or ferrous form will not face any difficulty to enter within the cell. Ferrous form will not feel any difficulty because the transporter is very much specific for ferrous form. What is the name of the transporter? This transporter is called DMT1, divalent metal transporter 1. So ferrous form, it is entered with the help of this transporter. This ferrous form will jump on a vehicle called mobiliferin, and with the help of that vehicle it will transport to the opposite side, and this ferrous form, with the help of another transporter, it finally reaches to the portal blood. The name of the second transporter is called ferroportin. Ferroportin. That means with the help of this transporter, iron pours out from the intestinal cell to the blood. Now, what about the ferric form? Ferric form has no specific transporter. That is why there are some enzymes that is present which convert the ferric form into ferrous form first, and then you can understand the mechanism very well from this schematic diagram. Now, what should be the name of the enzyme? The name of the enzyme here, it is iron reductase. Iron reductase. Actually, it's a kind of duodenal cytochrome B, within which this iron reductase enzymatic activity, catalytic activity is present. So, duodenal cytochrome B, it converts all the dietary ferric form and into ferrous form, and now ferrous form will be absorbed very easily from the GI tract, from acellular space to a cellular space. That means it is now within the intestinal epithelial cell. And all of we know that heme, with some special mechanism, though it is not well understood, heme iron can also be absorbed here with the help of some special variety of heme transporter. Now, not all the iron absorbed within the intestinal epithelial cell, they will jump to the portal blood. Some iron will have to store here. More precisely, if there is sufficient amount of iron in our blood circulation, then what happens? Not a single iron molecule will be absorbed from the intestinal cell to the blood circulation. How? So there are some definite storage mechanism. In next slide, we will learn that process easily. So ferric, with the help of this reductase, it is ferrous. Ferrous enters here. Now ferrous, with the help of one enzyme, again convert into ferric form, because there are some storage proteins present in the intestinal epithelial cell. That storage protein will allow only the ferric form of iron to store. So ferric form of iron can be stored here, and when there is low iron level in blood, in that condition, the ferric form again jumped out from the storage protein and again convert into ferrous form. Now the ferrous form will come to the blood with the help of ferroportin. Here it was DMT1. Now what should be the name of this protein? The name of this protein, actually, The only protein part when it is not attached with any iron, it is called apoferritin. Apoferritin. And apoferritin, when it catches the ferric molecule, in total, it is called ferritin molecule. So only protein part, that is apoferritin, and apoferritin along with ferric form, it is called ferritin molecule. So ferritin is the storage form of iron. Now ferritin, when there is need of iron in our systemic circulation, in that case there are some special mechanisms, some signals are there. In that case, ferritin releases the ferric form. The ferric form again converts into ferrous form, and that ferrous form, with the help of ferroportin, now goes to the blood circulation. So the protein part only is ferritin molecule, and when it captures the ferric atom, it is called ferritin molecule. And at the time of need, when there is need in the systemic circulation, this ferritin molecule now releases its the ferric form, and that ferric form, with the help of iron reductase again, iron it will convert into ferrous form. Now the ferrous form jumps out with the help of ferroportin into the blood circulation. Okay, so uh, quick recapitulation: all the ferric form converts into ferrous form. So now in the GI tract, the ferrous form only is there. This ferrous form, with the help of DMT1, enters within the intestinal cell, and here it, for storage purpose, with the help of iron oxidase, is again converts into ferric form. That ferric form is captured by apoferritin molecule. Iron is stored as ferritin molecule, and during need, iron comes out from this ferritin molecule, and again with the help of iron reductase molecule, it converts into ferrous form. That ferrous form, with the help of ferroportin, it comes out in the blood. So both the DMT1, that means the divalent metal transporter 1, as well as ferroportin, both are very selective. Both allows only ferrous form. So this is a kind of facilitated diffusion, and it's very selective. With the help of this facilitated diffusion, only ferrous form can pass one membrane, one from one side of the membrane to the another side. Now here, after coming to the blood circulation, here with the help of another enzyme, again iron converts into ferric form. Why? We will learn detail in the second part of this iron homeostasis video, but we should learn the name here. The name of this protein, ideally, it should be a kind of iron oxidase. Iron oxidase. It has a special name. It is called hephaestin. So another iron oxidase molecule is present in the basolateral surface. It is called hephaestin molecule, and the hephaestin molecule converts the ferrous form into ferric form. So it concludes the first part of iron homeostasis. In next part, we will learn detail how the iron is transported in the blood circulation. Thank you.